John Russell, Sligo Rovers manager, a huge result last Saturday against Derry City. I'm sure it lifted the mood a bit in training here at the showgrounds this week.
It did, yeah. Everyone was bouncing coming in after the weekend, and it was important because a couple of performances previous weren't up to scratch. And I think I said in my post-match interview, we did our talking on the pitch, and it was a real team performance, and probably played out the way you'd like it to. The crowd got right behind the team. Everyone was going against us. Should have been a red card, and we got a man sent off. And players really dug deep, and we got the 3 points, and it shows what we're made of.
What did it mean? I mean, I know it was only one win, but it put a stop to a tough run of form when you lost 3 in a row. So it obviously was a way of turning that around.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, there's pressure every week to win matches, but when you lose 3 in a row, it adds to it. And the group of players that we've shown really good quality and brilliant moments in the season so far. And we were going through a tough patch, and it's important then to come out of that, and no better way to do it than to do it at home in front of your own fans and show that grit and determination, and it's important now to build on it.
Both Nando Pinacker and Greg Bulger had to come off injured. You had no Fabrice Hartman along with the long list of injuries. How are things looking on the injury front ahead of a busy weekend?
Yeah, look, John's obviously suspended for Friday, and we have a few injuries from the game against Derry. Fabrice will be out for a couple of weeks as well, which is disappointing. Reoccurrence of his hamstring, but we're hoping to have Aina Clancy back in the fold the weekend. So, look, it's up to the players that we select on any given weekend to come out and play to their potential, and I'll be confident in the group that we have this weekend that we can fight on all fronts Friday and Monday.
Big game against Bohs tomorrow, as you mentioned. It's a tough test, but after Saturday's game, you're probably feeling quite good going into that game.
Yeah, look, after a winning performance, you're always going to bring that into the next game, and we have our injury problems and your down bodies and suspensions, but it's up to the guys, as I said, that are selected, that they go out, and I've no doubt the players that we've worked with this week in training, in terms of the group that will start and the lads that come off the bench, everyone know their role and responsibility going into the game. It's going to be tough. Bohs, they're third in the league for a reason. They've got good players and they've got a good home record, so we know going up there it'll be tough, but I'm confident in the group that we can put in a really good performance.
Shamrock Rovers here on Monday then. It's a bank holiday. The weather looks like it's going to be good. We saw how the crowd lifted your players on Saturday when things were getting tough. A big crowd here would be a huge help on Monday.
It'd be massive. Any night so far this season, the crowd have got right behind the team, and there's been ups and downs, there's no doubt. There's been really spectacular performances here at home, early in the season, even the UCD game at home. Some of the goals we scored and some of the plays been brilliant, and the players really feed off that energy in the stadium, and it was no different on Saturday against Derry. So Shamrock Rovers, when they roll into town, they'll be bringing a big support, whether it's a Saturday or Monday night, and we'll be expecting a big crowd ourselves, and hopefully they can get right behind the team here, and we've had good battles with Shamrock Rovers lately.
Finally, news was confirmed yesterday that David Cauley has been granted a testimonial. You played with David, and obviously he's playing under you now. What a servant he's been to Sligo Rovers over the years.
Yeah, he's been top class. What a player he's been for the club and still is. And he was rolling back the years on Saturday night, and it was great for him. And look, he's a top professional. It was frustrating for him here early in the season. He wasn't getting many games and many minutes, but his professionalism, the way he trained, he led by example around the place. For any players coming into the club to see him, it's easy to feel sorry for yourself, but he kept doing the right things, and now he's back in the side and he's performing really well. And I'm delighted that the club have granted him a testimonial. For a player to spend that many years at a club and being there through the successful period of winning trophies, playing in Europe, even last year, playing against Motherwell home and away, he was outstanding. And hopefully it'll be a special night for him and his family.
All right, John, thanks a million. Best of luck this weekend.
Cheers, thank you.